So I have a fun one here. I have a Ford Transit van that got the side destroyed.
Wow!
So this one's going to be getting a full new panel on the side of this thing. It goes in right here, then across the top here, and down the side. To start with, I'm just going to rough cut this thing off, get the panel off, then I'll show you guys how I'm going to go about putting the new one on. Now before I cut too much of this apart, I wanted to go ahead and make a pole. I almost forgot, but I drilled a hole here, and I'm going to use this and just if you could see inside of here, that helped kind of relax some of this back in place. I think I'm going to do one more right here. Hopefully it might pop the whole panel loose since I already cut it, but I'll try it. You guys don't see me wear gloves very often because I hate working in them, but this one, it's a good idea. So I have my new side right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it prepped out for welds, get it all ready, so whenever I set it up here this next time, I'll have to do one more fit, and then it'll be ready to put my adhesives down and get it on. I have this one all fit together. I have my door gap lining up nice and even, all my gaps around, as well as the taillight. It doesn't fit perfect, it's a little sloppy, but this side is the same way. This side's actually worse. But some of these big panel vans are a little sloppy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this one back apart. I have to lift that panel back off because it gets some sealer back behind there. So I'll lay out the sealer, and then I will get it put back up and get it welded on. Now you guys can see on the inside I have these vice grips up in here holding the top where it's supposed to be, and I'm actually going to plug weld this all the way across on the inside, and that's how the top's going to be welded. The way Ford wants this welded is they want 10mm stitch welds every 30mm across there. Then they want me to dress those and grind like a V in them, and then I could do my seam sealer work. Kind of a different way. They actually wanted the same thing across the top, but since I was able to get to the inside of this, I just plug welded it the way it was factory across here. Different vans probably have different designs depending on if it has the extended roof or whatnot. So the procedure is probably pretty generic. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these welds cleaned up and get this one finished up. I'm putting a thin coat of glaze down the edges of this because it got a little bit of warpage from welding it. I tried to skip around to keep the heat down, but it still worked it a little bit.